Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Bino and welcome back to FFA at PHS.
Hi, my name is Jamie Jensen and I'm currently serving as the chapter president. And here we're here today to actually talk about a big event that's coming. The time has come to elect a new board for the next year in FFA. So we're here to talk about what it's like to be an officer and the roles. Aside from being an officer, another event we have coming up soon is our tri-tip dinner, and hoping everybody wants to purchase a meal and get a delicious tri-tip dinner.
Yes. What are the positions of the officer team and what do they do?
Yeah, so there's 6 positions on an officer team. The first one is what I currently serve as chapter president. So as president, you're one of the biggest role models for your chapter. So you should be at every event. You should be there to uplift kids and encourage them to do things and just make sure everybody knows what's going on. Aside from that part, you are in charge of running meetings. You put together agendas. You run weekly officer meetings. So you overlook your chapter and what they're doing. Even if you are not heading up the event, you still, as chapter president, should be there to make sure everything's running smoothly. Next is the vice president. So the vice president is there to assist the president in anything. So if I needed help running an event, the vice president would come help. Or if for some reason I was absent from a meeting or couldn't attend a meeting, the vice president would then lead the meeting. The vice president also puts together all the committees for the year, all the applications, make sure we have people to run our events smoothly. So as vice president, you kind of also oversee the chapter as a whole. Next is chapter secretary. So chapter secretary, you will basically do minutes. So you will take minutes at every meeting, at every regular meeting, every weekly officer meeting, and make sure that all important dates are written down, all changes that are made within the chapter are written down. Anything that's big and important is taken down. That way, like if I myself as chapter president was confused about something, you could go to the secretary and they should have the dates of everything taken. Next is the treasurer. So as treasurer, your job is pretty simple, but there's also a big role. So luckily we have a great finance lady here at the school. So you'll go to her monthly before the meetings, get the treasurer's report, and she'll give that to you and everything will be written. So that's your job. You also will be approving any expenses, anything that needs to be paid for through the chapter will come through you. You'll approve it. And then the ag teachers also help you a lot as treasurer with getting that stuff. Next is chapter reporter. So as reporter, you will make sure that every event is known about within the chapter and to the community. So making flyers for social media to outreach. It's pretty simple. And then you also just make sure that it is known what we're doing and what the chapter has done throughout the year. And then the last one is the sentinel. So as sentinel, you're in charge of getting all the paraphernalia to the meetings. And then you also are supposed to welcome everybody into any meeting or event. So you'll stand by the door and make sure everybody is welcome in. And that's pretty much it. And the 6 positions, everybody thinks like president is the says all, end all, be all, like what the president says goes. It's not that way at all. When you're on the board, you work together as a whole group and decisions are made as a group, not as one person.
Yes. Can't wait to see our new officer team.
Good luck to everybody and thank you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for listening.